Football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Get your picks right and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. You can play with as little as $1. Download the app today and sign up with promo code OOO to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code TRIPLEO. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 and up, 19 and up in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 and up, and in Colorado for some games, 21 and up in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and must be present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details.
Welcome into Paul Catalina's Top 5 from the new location of right here, which in a couple of weeks or months will be in a new location in the new studio. I am glad that none of you are visiting today because our studio is an absolute unmitigated pigsty. It is ridiculous the amount of things that are strewn about. And I can't wait. I cannot wait for that period in our lives to be over because it is driving me insane. But now brought to you by Flag Anthem. Go to flagandanthem.com. Use our promo code 365sports for a discount at checkout. This is week 5 observations. Number 5, Scott Satterfield knows things. We talked about it at length every time Cincinnati comes up. How Scott Satterfield had good vibes about this team and a wry smile. Well, you saw it this week. They really took it to Iowa State early in that game. Now, Iowa State hung around because that's what Iowa State's going to do, even in games where they lose. But Cincinnati announced itself as this year's version of Arizona State, and the similarities are pretty stout in that you've got a quarterback who's coming to his own in Brendan Sorsby. You've got wide receivers on the outside that are really good. You've got running backs that are running through people. Tawee Walker, oh my gosh, he is afraid of nothing. They've got an offensive line that's full of road graders and a defense, while it's not their strongest point, makes plays when they have to and has an absolute dog in Dante Corleone as long as he's healthy. Number 4, James Franklin may never shake it. He may never, ever shake it. You lose to Oregon, fine. That's the narrative. Then he let Oregon, I would say he let Oregon beat him twice, but I'm not going to take that away from UCLA. Look, nobody got dogged on more than UCLA and how bad they treated things. Nobody got dogged on more than Nico Iamaleava. Guess what coach couldn't figure out Nico Iamaleava? James Franklin and Jim Knowles, for God's sakes. They could not figure him out. He was dominant against them on Saturday, and UCLA, in front of dozens of their fans, pulled the biggest upset in college football this year, and it's not even close. Penn State is out of the playoff discussion, while Texas might still be able to get back in if they go on a run because their losses, even the Florida loss, which is probably not going to look good when it's said and done, that can maybe be excused away a little bit, but there is no reason to lose to UCLA, who fired their offensive coordinator last week in the middle of the week, and Jerry Neuheisel had 2 days to put in a game plan. Well, it was an effective 2 days because he got carried off the field. And James Franklin, I mean, they've got to really do a top-down look at why things happen. And the top, James Franklin, I'm sorry, as you know, is you. Number 3, Texas has major offensive line issues. Criticize the play of Arch Manning all you want, and it has not been up to snuff. But maybe it has not been up to snuff because the offensive line has taken a major step back. And I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I might have been the person asking, hey, I know that they've recruited well and all that, but experience means something. And when you lose 4 of your 5 offensive line starters to the draft, I mean, that's not a thing that's great for the quarterback who's coming in. It's great for the program. It's great for those guys. It's great in that regard. But for the team in 2025 in the field, those guys have to get better. And the only way to get better is to play against guys in different jerseys than you. Not the only way, but the best way to get better is to play against guys in different jerseys than you. Now, Florida's recruited really well along the offensive line. In fact, Florida's recruited and defensive line. In fact, Florida's recruited so well once Billy Napier is gone. And believe me, even though he managed to come back from the dead once again here, we'll talk about him in a minute, that's probably still going that way. Texas needs to improve that offensive line. They have to. That was inexcusable what happened the other day. You don't fall down to a 1-3 team 14-0 before you can say jackrabbit. You just don't do that. Number 2, Mario Cristobal has his team. Front lines, again, this is maybe the best offensive line in the country. It's one of the best defensive lines in the country. Ruben Bain, who transferred in last year and was not as much of a factor, might wind up being one of the first picks in the draft this year. He is an absolute menace. They've got playmaking defensive backs. They've got a stud in Malachi Corley, true freshman from Liberty City in Miami, which is where a ton of really good players come from. And there's a lot of history coming out of that area of Miami. It's a hard area, Liberty City. It's a hard area. Malachi, Tony has seen some things. I'll tell you that right now. But he is an absolute speed demon, an athlete with tons to burn. It is ridiculous. He was, in my opinion, the biggest difference in the game between FSU and Miami. That and, of course, the fronts. Now, Mario Cristobal still has to get out of his own way, and even had moments during that game where I thought, oh, my gosh, FSU's going to win this game. They absolutely don't deserve to win because Mario Cristobal cannot work the fourth quarter. Mario, throw the effing card away. Don't read the card. Don't read the card. Don't read it. It's not helping you. Now that you've already beaten Florida State, best of luck to you. Don't care. That one's over. It's in the rear view. Mario, please, if you're going to get Miami back to respectability, get them there and keep them there. Let's not keep playing this game. And number 1, Billy Napier will not go quietly. He absolutely won't. They probably don't have many more wins on the schedule, but he got Texas at the opportune time and sent Texas out of the top 25. It is unbelievable. The Michael Myers-like return from the grave that he makes each and every season. It's absolutely outside reality how he keeps doing it. I don't think it lasts because even in that game on Saturday, there was a moment where you see why he shouldn't be the head coach at Florida, in which they were going to take away 10 seconds from Texas for free because someone's helmet came off. And Billy Napier told them in the end of the game when they needed that 10 seconds to be gone, not to take it off. What is going on? When you need the clock to run out and the refs say, hey, by the way, we're taking 10 seconds away. You say, man, I love that rule. Thank you. I would please go ahead, run the clock. Anyway, Andrew Villain's Carnival comes up right now. This is 365 Sports.